Hello everyone, welcome to Urbanscape Bangalore, and in today's episode we will be looking at repotting this mango tree from this container to another. So as you can see, this mango tree has completely become root bound or pot bound, and it is so root bound that it is split the pot into two halves, and this is how it looks. And you can see the roots have entangled themselves in a circle, and a lot of good subscribers, helpful subscribers have advised me to kind of repot this and not discard it. So a small background on this plant is that I think we grew this in the year of 2009 is when we kind of grew this from seed, and we kind of just grew this very whimsically. However, we got fruits from it in the year 2011, and we were really happy. And this is a sugar baby mango variety where the mangoes are really small and tiny with a very small seed, and it's very, very sweet. Especially the one that really grew in this tree was absolutely sweet. I can't begin to tell you that it was tremendous and exquisite and out of this world. I have no words to explain how sweet that fruit was, especially when it's the fruits of your own labor. It's even sweeter. So I have taken the advice of some of my subscribers, and I will be repotting this particular tree into another container, and we will see to what extent this plant has become root bound, and the other details will ensue. So before repotting this huge tree, what you need to do is you shouldn't be watering this for 1 day or 2 days, so that it's easier to kind of handle this. If the soil is really water laden and water bound, it would be difficult to kind of handle this, and there would be a lot of mess created. So to avoid all that, just do not water this plant for some time. So I'm not cutting off the leaves this time, I'm just keeping it intact. And using a hammer, you can just slowly break away the pot. Do not attempt to take the tree out of the pot without breaking it, because it's a huge tree, it's not a small plant. So you need to sacrifice your pot. However, mine was really broken and it had already been sacrificed, so there was nothing to it. So this is how it looks like in the beginning. There are a lot of ants crawling as well. So as you can see, this is how root bound the plant or the tree is. So you would need a device like this, a fork. You would get this in any hardware shop in Bangalore or in India. It's very easily available. So you need to hack the roots. So this is actually a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to get this done. So if you have someone to help you, then it's a lot better. However, I did not have anyone to help me. Poor me. So when you keep hacking into the soil, root ball, you will find that there is very less soil, and there is a lot of these roots that have kind of grown in a very circular fashion. And another thing is that the soil content in the pot was really less, because the roots kind of took over the entire place and the entire area. So as you can see, I am unraveling the amount of roots that this plant really had. So trust me, you are not doing any harm to the plant. You are doing only good by doing this, because it is signaling the plant to kind of give out new roots. So this would further invigorate the plant into probably giving out fruits and flowers. So if at all you want a live example and a good example of your plant being pot bound, this is how it will look like. So as you can see, the soil content is really less. The plant was devoid of any kind of nutrition because one, it was not getting too much of water. Another, all the nutrients were not being absorbed by the plant because there were more roots than soil in the pot. Make sure that you hack the bottom portion as well, not only the sides. So now I will just let you enjoy the sights and the sounds of me hacking this root ball. So guys, we are still not done. Now you will have to cut the excess roots just to kind of reinvigorate the plant. Do not worry, the plant will definitely send out new roots if you give the right amount of care. Just make sure that you do not create a lot of undue stress for the plant by taking off the main roots and kind of disturbing that. These primary, tertiary roots, you can just hack it. It will not cause any problems. So this is the end product, guys. You can see how much of this plant was so root bound. And the soil that you see is completely devoid of nutrients. It's just probably almost as useless as desert sand. Mangoes really need very nutrient-rich soil. So now I will be repotting this specimen or this plant into another container. So I've taken the same sized container. I have not gone for a larger size, however, but there is a small hole, or a big hole rather, at the bottom to facilitate drainage, and I've used the same broken pot as drainage material. So now I'm adding just soil and sand as a base layer, and I will add my mango tree into the container. So once that is done, now I will be packing the entire container with some compost. So this is completely compost because it was devoid of any kind of nutrients for all these years or days or months. I am trying to kind of coax it and mollycoddle it for the time being. So now what will happen is there are gaps between the pot and the root ball, so I will keep packing compost as and when I water this container. So when I water it, the compost will go and fill up the gaps between the container and the root ball. So it's as easy as this, guys. You could also probably try repotting your huge mango trees in a pot. You could use a bigger sized container, which would be even better. But I wanted to just try this out, and I want to observe if I really get fruits out of this time or the year after. However, I am really hopeful that it would bear fruits. We just need to wait and watch. So you need to water this plant because it's gone through a lot of shock because of the retransplantation. Since I'm planning to water the entire garden, after some time, I'm not watering it now. So that is it, folks, for the for the mango tree repotting. So I would just want to thank all of you for your very good suggestions. Please keep commenting because I love both the negative as well as the positive comments. The negative comments always help me to grow, so keep it coming. I love reading all your messages and your comments. And another thing is that I might try building a small garden business. I would definitely need your support and your backing, without which I don't think anything would really work. However, I have completely kind of transitioned from a corporate person to a trainer. So that is a small transition that I've had in my career. So no more MNCs and no more big business houses, because trust me, if you need peace of mind, then you need to stop participating in that rat race, because it does no good. You have one life, you need to live it on your own terms, and you need to be happy with whatever you do. So with that very small advice, I would like to say goodbye, and I would want to thank all of you for subscribing, watching, and liking my videos. And I hope that newcomers who come and watch my video also would subscribe, like, and share. Until then, goodbye from USB. Oh, just a second. I just want to announce a small giveaway. I am planning to give away some merchandises, some cool t-shirts with the USB logo, and some interesting quotes, and probably I'm also looking at some coffee mugs as well. So keep watching and keep commenting, because you would never know that t-shirt or that coffee mug can be yours. Thank you once again, guys, and we will see you soon. Bye.